Previously on Reroll Expectations. Our party finds themselves deep in the mysterious Alchemist facility, filled with bizarre lizard-like creatures. Villif, shaken by memories of the past, reveals to the party about his grim backstory. Will our adventurers find the source behind the voice that lured them into this dungeon? Will Villif find peace among his brethren? Only time will tell. Yeah, so you twist the ring, and then you feel like the whatever magical lock was holding it has fallen. Even Ari, with his like innate magical like knowledge, he can sort of like feel that drop, if that makes sense. Where it's no longer being held in place, the door.
Well, I think I have accidentally found another use for these, Philip.
I've never seen one used in that manner. That's new to me. You smart enough to figure that out. I say you lead the way then.
I'm just gonna keep it in my pocket now, and then open the door.
Yeah, you open the large oaken door, and you're once again greeted by Lom and the three small dog-sized lizard creatures that are sort of like wandering around the area. And you notice that on the far wall, where that previous wall of steam was, is no longer there. The steam has dissipated entirely.
Well, I guess we know where to go from here.
I would get your weapons ready.
I think you should lead the way again.
Oh, he already has guidance on him. I was gonna do guidance on him.
Aye. And I'll lead the way. Great sword out.
Sun's out.
Sun's out, blades out, boys.
Yeah.
There's no sun.
You walk through the previous doorway, and you are greeted by this medium-sized room that is filled with water, flooded almost. There is a small step up at the opposite wall to the south, about 30 feet away from you, that leads to another steel door.
Okay.
If you all want to check the doors and such, I'll check under the water, see if anything's down there.
As I walk closer to the door, is it the traditional mechanical locked one that Airman unlocked?
So the water is steaming hot.
Oh.
And it's about knee-deep water. So before you go any further, you're going to figure out how you want to handle that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is it raft building time
I
again?
can get across it easy. As far as all you guys, we have to get kind of creative here.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of dunk under the water and see if I can see anything underneath.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Shit.
It's hot water. I
Oh,
don't
it's
know how
hot
to tell
water?
you. I just said it's hot water.
Oh, I didn't hear
Yeah,
that part.
it's like boiling water.
That's a math. That's a 17.
Cool. So you're gonna take
A lot of damage.
you're gonna take 5 points of fire damage from that scalding hot water.
Don't go into the water.
I'm gonna look and see if there's any like ropes or like a spot where we can put a rope so we
Are
can.
pipes
shimmy
still going across the ceiling?
There are still pipes going across the ceiling.
That's what I
Yes.
figured that I should interject there because we've been dealing with those most of the time.
Are there any switches? Anything that we can like drain this water?
Not that you can see. No.
Okay, so how far is the room from where we're standing to the raise up?
About 30 feet.
I could, turn into a monkey and get across with a rope and kind of like affix a walking platform for you guys, Kind of like the one time when I saved Airman from breaking his legs.
Yeah, go for it.
No input from anyone else. All right. Cool.
I'm gonna
Works
let them,
for
I'm
me.
gonna let them try.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pull the rope out, and I'll throw a leading end to Villif, and then grab the other end, and I'll turn into a monkey.
Holding that lead tight.
Sure.
And then using maybe like a leaping toss from somebody, catapult myself up to the pipes. And,
One hand, I'm holding a rope. One hand, I'm holding a monkey. I'm gonna throw the
just
monkey.
toss a monkey.
Don't throw the
That's
rope.
a normal
And,
Tuesday night for me, buddy.
I'm actually going to tie the rope around my waist, and so I have my free hands, and then I'm gonna jump up there.
Okay, yeah. I don't think there's a skill for rope tying, so give me a dexterity check.
For my performance getting in the pipes.
No, just you're up there just to make sure you can make a secure knot.
My dex. Okay, I got like 9.
You feel like it's okay.
That's a loose ass knot.
I'm gonna gently.
I tie a lot of knots as a sailor, so I'm disappointed in my monkey's
Can you
capability.
tie
I'm gonna
another
gently
knot?
pull the rope. I'm gonna pull the rope
You
to
guy.
see if it can hold my strength level.
You give it a good tug, and you feel okay.
Okay, in my monkey form, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna jump down and just look at him,
Just-
and then we'll go like this.
I'm gonna go. Okay, and I'm gonna try to start climbing it.
My monkey hands aren't good enough to tie this
Oh.
knot.
Wait, hold on. Are you trying? Is this rope to swing across, or is it to climb up and go
I'm
over?
climbing across, but I think, all right, I'm just gonna roll with it. I wanted him to retie a knot, but now I'm trying too hard. So
Oh, no,
I'm
I
just
get
gonna
it,
have
I
this
get it, I
this
get it.
soft knot, and then I'm just gonna jump up and try to climb across the pipes. Monkey style.
Right, you're doing that. How are they going to get across with a singular rope?
How
Are they gonna
much-
try to
wait, okay,
Indiana,
how much-
Indiana
wait,
Jones?
Well,
across?
I'll get there. Well,
How much
I mean,
distance-
I can't tell them now.
Yeah.
Like it'd be meta if I tell them.
How much
I
distance
should-
between the pipes and the tip
30
of the
foot.
water?
30 foot. Oh, that's ceiling height.
Yeah,
you're asking.
ceiling height.
I don't know.
Oh, ceiling height? Average ceiling height.
So
no,
about-
this is
So probably about 4 to 5 feet in between the water and the pipe.
That's shallow.
make it
That's
like
a super shallow.
Yeah, no. Let's say it's a 20-foot ceiling. I don't know. I don't think of the third dimension here, all right, guys? I'm sorry.
Okay. I am going to.
I think Vilif should
I'm
throw
gonna try to
me.
hang. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to take the rope and kind of. It's no longer attached to the monkey, and try
Well,
to.
it's supposed to be on my waist. I never really
Okay.
resoluted what I was getting at. So before we get too brainstormy, once I get to the end, assuming there's no difficulty for me to do that, I'm at the other end with two. Where there's a rope going across
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah.
So before I like, it's just pipe all the way through. Is there any type of structures on the other side by that step? Like handrails or anything?
No.
I'm not asking for any bones, but I just
No,
trying
I
to
know,
find out
there's-
what the room
no.
looks like. So I'm gonna go and get to the end of the pipe, and I'm gonna do a little monkey upside down foot hang thing, and I'm gonna take the knot off, and I'm gonna like tie it to that pipe again.
Okay, so for better security, better leverage.
Well, I'm already across, so I'm affixing the rope to the
Right.
pipe, so
I got
that
you.
it's anchored there, and there's potentially a point of
Okay, so
travel for them.
there's taut. Okay, yeah, I got you.
So I'm gonna tie that rope, and then I'm gonna jump down.
Sure. So
And
then,
I'm gonna-
so to get across, I need you guys to roll me acrobatics checks or athletics. I'll let you choose.
I was waiting for that, and the whole time you're like,
Yeah.
no, just keep going. Acrobatics. Do I have advantage for being a monkey?
You're already on the other side now. You're good.
We all have to do
Yeah.
it.
It's the other three.
Oh, so yeah, my point was to like get like a rope for them to like climb to, I guess.
Yeah, well, so the way I interpret it was you put a singular rope in the middle of the room, and I was like, cool, what are they going to do with that? They're going to
No.
Jones
I'm
across?
at the other end, like, and we're gonna cause like
Right, no, I got that now, but when you first described it, I was like, cool, there's one singular rope draped down. Are they going to just Indiana Jones and just swing across it? Like we're in
so I'm at
fucking
the other end, and Vilif is
Legends of the
holding
Hidden Temple
other
right
rope.
now?
And I'm gonna turn back into a human, and then there's just this rope going across the room that Vilif's holding onto, and I guess
Like, this is where you guys gotta, like, tie it off so that you can, like, climb across since the ceiling's so high.
I might have an idea, and I'm going to pull the rope as taut as I can get it without breaking it, and then try to find a place to tie it down while keeping that tautness. Can I find that?
I think you can probably find a pipe where the steam was coming from originally and tie it onto that.
Okay. And then I'm going to go to Ari and Ari, can you try to step on the rope and hold the pipes and work your way across over the water?
I'm not very skilled in athletics. I wasn't on.
He's also not tall enough
I
to reach
wasn't
both of
on
those
any
things.
sports teams at Harvard, but I can give it a shot.
Do you want me to attempt first so you can see it?
I think I have an idea.
All right.
Oh, for the record, I wanted to turn into a gorilla and throw people, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have ever seen a gorilla in my time, so I was just like, that would have been really funny though.
What have you seen a monkey?
Or a gorilla that can throw a 600-pound dragonborn.
I'm going to
Yeah, they are
cast
heavy.
Mage Hand, and I'm gonna use Mage Hand to kind of stabilize myself on this rope as I'm like grabbing onto the pipe and shimmying my way down there. Yeah.
Sure. Give
Not a
me
bad way of using it.
an athletics check with advantage as you shimmy your way
Sure.
across.
The
14.
14.
Going.
Yeah, you manage to shimmy across, and you feel pretty confident. Much better than last time you tried to do this.
All 5 pounds of assistance
10,
from Mage Hand.
actually.
10? It's 10? Oh, okay, that was 5. But I mean, 10 pounds of forward pressure is enough to like, you could like
Yeah.
deviate a little bit. You know, it's not your full weight. It's a pretty good idea. I like that. It's like a pretty
Yeah.
neat way of using Mage Hand.
All right. I've made it.
All right, who's next?
I'll, give him
I'll
a high
use my
five when he
Mage Hand
lands.
to give you a high
I'm
five.
still monkey. Yeah, nice. I'm just gonna remain a monkey.
I'm going to kind of look at Rufus and... Rufus, do you want to go next or should I?
I think I'd like to see you go first,
All right.
since you're the bigger one. Test out the strength of this situation.
Yep, I'm going to... So, stepping up onto the rope, I'm going to try to get my hands around the pipes and kind of shimmy my hands across to keep me balanced as I walk across the rope.
Sure. Give me that athletics check, buddy. Or acrobatics, up to you.
I'm going athletics.
Just making sure you have the option. That's what matters.
Dang. 19 plus 23.
Yeah, you glide across it. If you were ever on Legend of the Hidden Temple when you were a younger dragonborn, you would have nailed it.
You did not just quote that show to me.
I love that show.
Always a blue barracuda.
Nostalgia.
Listen, man, silver monkeys
What a
all the
fucking
time.
nerd.
What a nerd.
Okay, I guess it's my turn.
Yep, athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Let's see what's better. Athletics. All right, I'm gonna make my move.
Doing the monkey.
15.
Yeah, you shimmy across just fine. And you make
I
rid of
made
this
it.
out.
Well, shall we move on?
Oh,
I believe Vilif still has guidance.
I do.
He does.
Just keeping track of it.
Yep.
I'm gonna, I guess, come back to human form, and I'll open the door.
You open the door, and it opens to a small hallway that widens out to a large bathhouse almost. It does obviously not occupied, but this seems to be like a small bathtub. There's a latrine. Looks to be like almost like a sauna area.
I'm gonna start pissing.
All right, everyone, take your pants off.
Just in general.
No, I'm gonna go to the toilet because I'm civilized. I'm just gonna whip out my smoky sausage and relieve myself.
Just for a drop trow.
I'm not ashamed.
I'm gonna investigate the room. Is there anything that
Relieving himself.
strikes me as strange other than the man pissing in the corner?
No, it just seems like a regular sort of like rest area for whoever might have worked here previously.
Any
Can I
like
go?
hygiene products or anything like that, like razors or like something used to shave or
I would say yes. There's probably razors there. There's a little snack bar with like little chocolates. I wouldn't say they're probably good anymore. It's been a couple years since this place is active.
I'm gonna find the least rusted razor I can find
Sure.
and put it in my bag.
Okay.
Can I go over to the bath and see if the water still works?
Yeah, it turns on. It's a little bit of sludge comes out first, and then some some rusted red tinged water comes out for a little bit after that before it starts to come out as clear water.
Okay. I'm gonna turn it back off. I just wanted to see if there was still water because the steam pipe was shut off. So.
After a solid minute and a half of pissing, I think I'm done.
That little body.
It's like Austin Powers.
You got like 20 seconds at best.
No, it's a minute and a half, and then I flush.
What do you got? Slow flow, you old man? He's got that 72-year-old gnome prostate.
I haven't pissed in days, all right? We're on a different schedule than y'all.
Oh god.
All right, well.
Guess there's not much more for us to do here.
No, I agree.
At the very far end of the room to the south, there is one more steel door. Just so you guys have reference to that.
Take it away, Vilif.
Yeah, leading the way. Going up to the door. Get ready to open it.
The door whooshes open silently, unlike the other doors where it has an actual whooshing noise. This just seamlessly glides across. And it's a long stretching hallway that ends in a sharp right turn. And you can see on the wall on the opposite side of that is a shadow of someone. And you also hear the chirping of the bird from previously.
Gonna turn to everyone and very quiet, and looking down the hallway. Do I see anything that might alert them to our presence? Any traps? Anything like that?
Give me an investigation check.
I'm preparing firebolt.
Flat roll. 8.
You don't see anything. No, nothing sort of stands out to you.
I'm gonna very slowly walk forward. If I see their shadow moving,
I want to walk up to him and like touch him, like.
Oh wait, guidance.
And gesture like too big, like you're really big.
Okay, I'm gonna let you
sneak ahead first.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you pass.
Yeah. Big feet, very noise.
Yeah. By the way,
I'm gonna attempt.
As we're sneaking through with that shadow, can I hold a dash action to, if that shadow starts to run away, not move away, but run away, hold a dash action to go after it?
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead and.
And then,
ready that action
if
you
any of
choose
my
to.
compatriots get attacked, I'm going to release a firebolt.
You start blasting.
Yeah, I'm going to start blasting.
So
You hit Bill
I
in the
want
back.
to, after the gesture that I want to take away, I want to sneak up to the hallway with my bow ready, and I'm going to use one of the nasty or the.
Are you still in monkey
arrows.
form? I just want to know this for my own sake. Okay.
No.
I just want to know if there's a monkey with a bow and arrow running around.
So I,
monkey with a longbow.
and a raccoon hat, mind you.
Can you give
Monkey
me
raccoon
a stealth check?
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Technically,
first?
yes, but you drop it from Vilif.
That's fine. Yeah, he has no use for it. So
Aw.
at this moment, natural 20
Yeah,
plus
you
1.
you manage to slowly sneak up to the to right where that corner turns. Are you looking in?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. You
Get my eye
see
around
a male sitting down with dark bluish green skin in what looks to seem like a sort of military uniform, and you see the bird sort of like chirping on his shoulder.
Do I recognize the
No,
military
you would have
uniform
no idea.
origin?
Turning the corner, do I recognize the
Are
killers
you
right behind
sneaking as well, my friend?
Yeah,
him?
right.
Oh,
Second.
right. I thought
Everybody
we were all
approaches
moving
you,
up
yeah.
together. Crap. No, never mind. I wouldn't be.
I
up
have to decide how I'm gonna respond to this.
Suddenly, I'm a fucking deer again.
Suddenly alligator. What?
Can I use a point of inspiration to cast charm?
You are out of spell slots, my friend.
That's why I said, can I use
I'm gonna
a
say
point
no.
of inspiration? Ooh, this is too big for Jeff to allow.
Hold on.
Damn. Oh, that or he just doesn't.
I am
wanna deal
okay with a
the
lot of
charmed
things as
person.
far as inspiration points go, but using spell slots means that he just cast too many spells because he did in fact choose to cast Goodberry on an NPC that couldn't speak any languages they understood. So that's all on him.
Fucking owned.
Classic.
Owned.
Hey man, I am a.
And you need to learn how to manage your spell slots better
Like
when you're inside a
nature.
dungeon.
How dare you?
Hey man, it's in my
speaks
character
Draconic.
to take after creatures. Jeff's just a hater. That was an excellent time to cast Goodberry, and I will not be resented for it.
Wait,
But
what was this?
When we first met Lom, I cast Goodberry and fed
Oh,
him.
right. Lom could speak Draconic.
Barely.
Well, at the time he couldn't speak with any of us. He could like acknowledge, like we could talk, but he was like no brain.
True.
Okay. I'm going to pedal back slowly and relay this information since nobody was sneaking behind me, and say that
There appears to be shadow projected from the room is looks like a relatively important individual. He seems like he's in some type of military garb, and he didn't notice me yet.
What
I don't know
I
how we
think
should
he's
go about
waiting
this.
for us.
What did the
They've
garb
been
look
watching
like?
us the entire time.
What did the garb look like?
He-
can you give me like a brief description? of what
You'll
the
relay
military
to
look
Vilif
like?
that Vilif will immediately recognize as someone who is a silencer.
Okay.
That
Fair.
is, yes.
Got rid of all that riffraff that we were about to have for the next 2 minutes.
Yep.
Thanks, Jeff. Okay. However you want to vocalize that, Vilif.
He, whoever that is, belongs to the Silencer group, and may indeed be magic user or anti-magic of some degree. Do we want our less magically attuned to lead the way?
I'm gonna go on a limb and let you know right now, Vilif, you are the only person not magically attuned.
I know. I thought, man.
Well, I have non-magical damage too, but I usually use the whole.
No, I know, but like you
Magic
cast
damage
spells,
thing.
Rufus
The
casts
only
spells, Ari casts spells.
Yeah,
Vilif hits things.
He's technically. Well, no.
I've got this
Rufus
brick.
and
I've got
Vilif are
this
both
brick.
very
but
physical.
Rufus
damage.
can cast
Got
spells.
this brick.
Yes.
Well, so can
but
I,
he,
technically.
he casts spells to help
fine.
his physical damage.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
Yeah, he's not technically a caster,
Yeah.
but yeah, whatever.
If I sneak ahead, I'd get the jump on him, but how do you guys want to go about this? Do you think we need to face him, or should we resort to our words? I can't imagine he won't be hostile towards us.
If this is someone who knows we are already here, then there's no sneaking up on a silencer. So, I say we approach it with caution, but no attempted aggravation.
I agree.
I just got a whisk idea to release the bees, and then suddenly here's Michelle there.
Hey, Jeff,
I'm sorry, Dak. What?
What the fuck?
I'm gonna game you.
Sure.
So should I get the jump on him? Maybe with one of this weird black ichor that seemed to have poisoned the other one. Maybe I can get the jump, and you guys can,
I
follow me
will
down the hallway.
say,
I believe.
try to not
diplomacy.
destroy his face. I have an idea for what lies after this encounter.
I don't like that.
Oh,
You gonna hand Electra this guy?
He wants to look like him. Yeah. No, he wants to what is it? He did it in the tomb of Arcalis. Is it disguise
Alter
person? I forget what
self.
it's called. Alter self. Okay. All right. Well.
Oh, so is this the plan?
I believe.
I got your back.
I trust your
All
all's
right.
judgment, but
I'm gonna do this
Diplomacy
pretty much
would be honest.
repeat what I did, where I'm gonna cast guidance on
Sure.
myself.
Give me
and sneak down
another
the
stealth
hallway
check.
again. Natural 1. Oh, I got a
You-
19 plus 1. That's before. Like I got a dirty 20 plus.
You sneak all the way up to that
22.
same corner, and you don't notice anything. You don't think he notices you either. His demeanor doesn't change. He
same thing,
seems to
he's
be
chilling
like
over
looking
there.
down at the ground, just sort of like waiting, essentially.
And
He's looking at the ground.
away from
If he was
me, or-
angled, he's kind of like, I don't know, like, sure.
3 o'clock from my perspective. Like okay. I'm just curious. Like not okay. So I'm gonna draw my bow around the corner, and I'm gonna go ahead and try and hit him with this
Sure,
dirty
roll an attack.
ichor arrow. Is that advantage because it's
Sure.
a non-moving target? So 17 plus 2 is
You
19.
send your arrow out silently, and it sort of like glides across the room, and a very fancy cinematic fashion, and this sitting figure just puts his hand out and grabs the arrow in midair and snaps it in half.
Mind
I
you,
know,
this wasn't
I
a
know.
magic stone arrow, but
And he grabs the arrow and snaps it in half in his hand.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna just wave everybody on
I'm rushing forward, like
Yeah,
I said,
you-
dashing.
after I release my arrow.
Yeah, I'll be following behind.
You all dash
Noah.
into the room, and the figure stands up. The glowing bird on his shoulder quiets down, and he looks at the four of you. Ah, yes, the prodigal son and friends. I'm surprised our mutual friend here has managed to find you. I didn't expect that to happen. He reaches up towards the bird and takes it in his hand. You know, we have hundreds of little toys like this. Just to stay informed. It's a foul thing, these magical creatures. Don't you agree? And with that, he closes his fist around the bird, and you hear a soft crunch as small blue tufts of feather fall from his hand before disintegrating. What once was a small bird is now nothing but dust, and glyphs on the man's belt glow a dull blue before fading. Now then, shall we go quietly, or do we need to be uncivilized about it?
Silences.
Yeah.
Visibly
How
angered, he
dare
killed the
you?
bird.
And then I'm gonna release my firebolt that I've been hanging on to.
Sure, roll your attack.
Can't wait for nothing to happen. 15.
That's
Anti-magic.
a hit.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, but he can catch a fucking arrow, Jeff.
He's got levels in monk.
Eat my ass, Jeff.
This is a Roman candle. A 1.
One. You send your
Another
firebolt
Roman
out, and you
candle.
see that this bolt of fire sort of like drops a little bit when it gets close to him, and sort of like hits his shoes for scattering a little bit. This looks
Can you
to be
describe the room real quick
like a
for,
sauna room
like,
almost.
detail?
So it's like wooden flooring, wooden walls, a couple of benches in the back. The coals in the center are not lit. There's no steam in this room. It's just kind of, yeah, that's more squarish.
Big round room.
No, he's dressed in his
Okay.
Just like in a
full
towel.
military regalia.
Oh,
Hanging
okay.
out in the non-lit sauna.
Looking at the garb, do I recognize? Is there any kind of like name or specific rank?
Not
that I
off the
would
top
know?
of your head, but he's definitely someone very high ranking.
How do we want to handle this, y'all?
I think he's
guess-
way out of our league, to be honest. So If
He rolled
magic
one
and
for
arrows are
damage.
just
I'm gonna
gonna
give you that right now. He did roll a 1
essentially
for damage.
flop. Well, he can catch arrows mid-flight and all that. I don't know.
We've already resorted to force, so we have to disengage this guy that's now going to chase us through this dungeon, or we have to finish the job.
True.
We could always just sit here. What he has to say.
I'm gonna
What
weapon-
happens after he gets hit in the foot with a fireball?
He's going to draw his
I don't know
rapier
what's his
out
reaction.
and sort of like affirm his stance. Uncivilized it is.
Okay.
Uncivilized like all the people you killed as a silencer?
We all do what we must.
Every scumbag says that. And Philip
Yeah.
is gonna
Let's
go
roll
and
initiative,
start
boys and
swinging.
girls.
Fuck Alchemist. And every single person a part of that.
13.
Oh, 17. I'm angry.
I also have a 13.
That is an 18.
Sorry, I'm bringing everything's stuff down. Who else had 13s? Rufus and Shortwing.
Yeah, my dex is a +3.
I
Okay.
had 13, and my dex is +2.
And then R, you had 17, right?
Yeah.
All right. Top of the order is Villif. So you get to start swinging.
Taking a swing with my greatsword.
That does not
Probably
hit.
gonna hit 14.
He sort of like sidesteps your swipe and like hits your hand with the butt of his blade to sort of like not knock it out of your hands, but like just block the blow essentially.
Yeah,
And up next is Rufus.
that's my turn.
All right, I will also charge in.
Wait, you had a 17?
Oh, I'm sorry. I put Rufus twice. My bad. Sorry. That's
Oh, yeah.
Ari. Ari's up next.
It's okay. I'm going to use... let's see. What is... I guess they're both the same. I'm going to stare directly into his eyes and use my ability Hypnotic Gaze.
You want to tell me what that does?
Yes. So as an action, I can choose a creature that I can see and can see or hear me within 5 feet. And then they have to...
Are you within 5 feet of him?
I'll get myself within 5 feet of him.
Okay, you're gonna march your little stumpy legs up there and stare at him.
Yep. And then wisdom saving throw. On a fail, the creature is charmed by me until my next turn. Speed drops to 0, and the creature is incapacitated and visibly dazed. And then
Sure.
I can use this action to maintain this effect on subsequent turns.
Okay.
Interesting.
He rolled a 15.
That matches. So I think that's a fail.
All right. So he sort of gets lost in your. What color are Ari's eyes?
Blue.
He gets lost in the
Shit
the
brown.
blue oceans of Armin's eyes.
Who said shit, Brad?
Them baby blues, man.
Who said
And then I will maintain concentration, but let them know I can maintain this until for a little bit.
Man, I was gonna turn into an elk and charge him.
you can still do
That's
Yes.
fine.
Swamp his
He's
ass.
incapacitated, so someone has advantage on their next.
Is he
attack
incapacitated or
on
is he
him.
charmed?
I'm gonna.
He's
disarm
charmed,
his
and
butt.
that makes him incapacitated and visibly dazed.
I'll have to look up conditions and all that.
Speed
shit.
drops to 0 as well.
Sure. So up next is Rufus.
All right, seeing that he's just kind of standing there, I'm gonna calmly walk up to him and just stab him in the gut. I guess I don't know.
Sure.
Do I get like advantage or anything?
Against incapacitated. No.
Yes.
I would assume
Negative.
so.
If
no,
he's considered
different
incapacitated,
thing.
yes, like grappled.
Yeah, incapacitated says he just can't
Oh, it's
take any
different, okay.
actions
Incapacitated is
or
an
reactions.
actual.
So yeah, roll
Okay.
your regular hit.
Okay, so no advantage.
No,
With
no
advantage or
advantage.
no?
No.
No. Okay.
Is that only when he's
But
raging?
everybody has advantage because of
Um,
Ilif.
No, I'm not raging. I'm out of
That's
rage.
a 17.
Oh, okay.
What
He
fuck?
again, even though he's sort of dazed and lost in these beautiful baby blues of Ari, he just sort of like slightly leans towards the right and swings out of your range.
How on
Oh
earth
my
is his
God.
AC that high?
Okay.
I'll go attacking again, I guess.
Wait, what did you roll?
17.
Jesus.
You have to have like an 18 or 19 AC. Like that's insanity.
Wearing double
Yeah,
plate.
he's just like in a metal box.
He's a robot man.
I am Roboto.
Slightly better. I got a 14, so plus
That's a
the
hit.
5, 19? Jesus Christ. Okay. This isn't going to do very much damage, though. I will roll my wild talent die, I guess.
Okay,
Alright, it'll be 6 damage.
Yeah, you managed to like tear at his arm. You cut at his arm a little bit. You leave a pretty good gash, but he is still standing.
I guess I will action surge.
Is that a bonus action to get another action?
I will pump.
Because I think
It
you've already used
is-
the bonus.
Yeah,
Is
an
your
additional
wild
action on my
talent
turn.
not a bonus action?
So it just says once on each of your turns when you hit with a strength attack roll, you can roll your psionic talent die after you make the damage roll and
Okay.
replace one of the damage dice with the number rolled.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Checks out.
Okay.
Check.
Attack. Okay, that won't hit, so it doesn't matter. Do I get my offhand attack with the
No,
action
I believe
surge?
so, because you've already made the attack, and the bonus attack is once per turn with your offhand.
Yeah, action surge.
It's
is-
it's
Okay.
okay, bro. In
That
like
was a
6
waste.
levels, you're gonna have like 8 attacks in a turn. It's totally fine. It's balanced.
Yeah. For sure.
Up next is Shortwing.
Okay, so I am going to I'm gonna run up to him and I'm gonna turn into a constrictor snake and I'm gonna start slithering onto him. I can't grapple him yet, but
Oh baby.
yep. I
I don't think you can inhibit the same square as him without grappling him.
Okay,
Wait,
no, wild shape.
you don't have any spell slots, right?
No, it's just an action.
It's a regular
that's a
action.
bonus
He
action?
still has
So
X
it's
amount
an
per
action.
day.
Got it.
Yeah, and I actually used all of them, but all you need is
Got
a
it.
short rest to reclaim all your wild shapes. So, I am going to be within his vicinity then as
Okay.
a constrictor snake. Anaconda, if you will, doesn't matter. Just your basic.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean like a big boy though, like probably one of them 6
Yeah.
footers.
No, I got you. I figured you're not gonna go for like a garter snake. It is now
Yeah.
his turn. He obviously cannot do anything. Can he still move while he's incapacitated?
Movement 0.
Oh yeah, you're right. Movement 0. Yeah, he's just
No,
gonna
0 speed.
keep staring into those beautiful blue eyes.
Shit, brown eyes. I'm just kidding. Carry on.
Up next is Villif.
I'm gonna disarm him.
That's a regular action, right? Just roll. I'm looking at disarm actions now. I don't know if disarm is in 5.
I believe it's just like competing something.
Yeah, I know.
It
I
might
know
just
it's
be
a
competing rolls.
competition. Okay. Athletics or dexterity. I'm sorry, athletics or acrobatics against your just skill roll.
Okay. So it's just a flat roll for me.
Yes.
Okay. Would he have any kind of imposing because he's not be able to move?
Nope. Doesn't say anything. Nothing
He's got
movement
that
related
strong
for that.
hand on his sword.
Okay. Come on.
He rolled a dirty 20.
Rip.
I don't
The
like
dice are on my side today, boys. I'm going to tell you. Except for that failed wisdom saving throw, we rolled a 1 and a 3.
Are we sure we can't add anything? Because I got a 19.
Charm.
Jeff
He has
reveals information.
advantage.
I'm sorry. What was
Are
that?
we sure we can't? Are we sure we can't add anything to mine? Because I got a 19.
I don't believe. I didn't see anywhere that says you can add anything to disarms. It's just an action.
Can I add my acrobatics? Because then it's a dirty. Then it's a dirty
Because he's
20.
defending
why does he
against
get a
it,
buff
whether
then?
holding onto his weapon or trying to move out of the way. Disarm's an optional rule anyway, so like it's not really it's
Jeff
not
wins.
fully documented very well in the DMG.
Ah, bugger.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna try to swing at him.
All right. It doesn't disarm your action? You can take it.
That's probably his
Yeah,
action.
that'd be your action,
actions
buddy.
of combat,
Kind of like a
attack.
grapple. That would totally be.
Yeah,
that'd be
that
broken
would
if
yeah,
it
that
wasn't.
makes sense.
Yeah, probably.
Disarm, then
Just
swing
use-
every time
I
you
would
fail.
assume it probably falls under use an object, so it would be an action. Okay, that's my turn then.
All right, then up next is Araman. You gonna try to maintain that gaze?
I'm
We
going
need
to
one more.
attempt
One
to
more.
maintain
Come on.
the gaze.
Does a 19 succeed?
Fuck.
Fuck. Yeah.
So he has now broken the gaze.
You know what? I'm gonna stand strong and say "fuck you."
That's it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right. Up next is Rufus.
Just keep swinging. You know what? Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna cast the True Strike. I'm gonna point at him, and I'm going to gain brief insight into his defenses.
Which is just resistances, correct?
And it's not really specific, but it just says into the target's defenses.
Okay. He has an AC of 18. He has no damage reductions or weaknesses like that.
Okay.
Is that sufficient enough for you?
I mean, I think it's up to your discretion. So
We need a raging barbarian right now. Is what we need.
I'm out of rages.
Okay. That is.
I need to hit level 10 before, or level 5 before I'm useful.
Wait, even after a short rest, you don't get your rages back?
I do not get them. They are long rests.
Okay.
And like I said, it's not really till level 5 that I
exhaustion
think.
thing too with them as well.
That's berserkers.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yep. So on my next attack, I'll have advantage, but that's my only build thing I can do for the turn.
Okay. Up next is Shortwing.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to grapple
Sure.
him.
That is your athletics versus,
So-
or, I'm sorry, athletics or acrobat. No, it's athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
So in order for me to constrict, which will do the damage, I failed, critical fail.
Nice. You wrap yourself in a knot.
Oh god.
I wrap myself
no.
around one leg, which does nothing to him.
He's very on edge
Give him a
after getting
sock
lost in Armin's beautiful peepers, and he's sort of just like, he knows that you're there and just kind of like shoos you away with his boot.
Natural fail. Beautiful. All that build up, and I roll a 1. Okay. That's the extent of my turn.
And up next is the Silencer. He is going to use his bonus action to break 5 feet from you, from the 4 of you, because you're all up in his grill right now. And then go behind Ari and attempt to stab him with his rapier.
Wait, was that a bonus action disengage?
Sorry, disengage. You know what I meant. However, I don't think an 11 hits you, buddy.
Just because I have mage armor on. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
But no, he doesn't get that one. So he's going to attempt again. And that does not hit either.
What
Up
now,
next-
bitch?
Up next is Villif.
Yeah.
Alright, Vilf is gonna just turn right at him. Is there anyone? He's probably got. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Sure.
swing. You know what? I'm gonna go for my special dice.
Ooh,
See how
baby.
this guy treats me. It's my good dice. Always get decent rolls.
Not this time, though, apparently.
That's a nat 1.
Another nat 1.
That's a nat 1, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
Do we have a critical fumble table? or no?
No, I'm not that mean of a
Alright.
DM.
That's my turn.
Sick. Up next is Araman, who is now currently not face, more like face to gooch with the Silencer here.
Well, I'm gonna do the goofy meme. I'll fucking do it again, and I'm gonna.
Is it unlimited uses?
No, I'm gonna use hold person.
Okay,
Something
hold
very
person.
similar.
Do you
I'm
do you
gonna
want
cast
to read hold person to me?
Yes. Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The range is 60 feet. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. So yeah, I'm going to attempt hold person on
Okay.
this thing with advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Man, heat metal would be great here for his sword. Oh my god.
He rolled a 16.
Fuck!
He has +0 wisdom too, so I feel real bad.
But he has advantage?
Yeah, against being charmed, not against being paralyzed. Being charmed, it's a difference.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn, buddy?
All right, well, no, I'm gonna stand my ground and look at him very angrily.
Up next is Rufus.
Stab.
Straight to the point.
I mean, what else can we do here? 22.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna roll my wild talent die. Not any better, so we'll just do the 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And second attack. That is a 24,
That's a hit.
and that's 7 damage again.
All right, you've got some pretty good gashes in his torso. He's not looking happy with any of you right now. He's in fact getting more and more furious. And up
Tight.
next is Shortwing.
Grapple. Or constrict.
Go for the hit.
8.
Not today, buddy. And then it's back to the silencer, who is going to...
Hold on. But I want to reread this constrict because I'm curious. Melee weapon attack +4 to hit, and then on hit it says the bludgeoning, but it says the target is grappled. So if I actually hit him, then it's a guaranteed grapple.
Correct. That is how I'm ruling it.
Okay. Just making that sounds right. Just double checking. That should be
All right. Up next is the silencer. He's going to attempt to stab Ari. That is a 15. That's a hit.
It does hit.
9 points of damage.
Ow. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Fade Away, which immediately after I take damage, I can use a reaction to magically become invisible until the end of my next turn or until I attack, deal damage, or force someone to make a saving throw. Once I use it, I can't use it again until a short or long rest, but now I'm invisible.
Okay. Sure. Well, now that you've poofed out of his vision, he's going to go and attack Vilif, who is currently right next to him.
Smack me.
But an 11 does not hit. And then up next is Vilif.
Okay, I am... what can I do here? I am gonna, just go greatsword swinging. Alright, I'm not using you die. You're terrible. I'm gonna use Vilif die. Oh, crap. That's a nat 20.
Yay!
So that's a 24.
Yeah, you hit him.
Christ, I made up for that freaking nat 1, didn't I? Oh, lordy, I need to use that die more often. Yeah.
I've been using the same D20. I forgot that,
17 points of slashing damage.
That's a
Yeah,
big number.
you cleave into him. You put a giant
been 19.
cut in his shoulder and his non-dominant arm. And as you take your sword out, you see blood starts to spurt out of it. But he is still standing and getting even angrier with all of you.
I'd like to growl at him very gently and just go,
How do you
"Take it
growl
on with
gently?"
me. It's like a soft purr. No, I just want to mutter under my breath, I'm taking that arm with me. That's my turn.
All right, up next is
All right,
Armin.
I'm going to run 25 feet behind him down the hallway. And then I'm going to attempt hold person again, so now I reappear.
Okay, and that is wisdom, correct? It's a 16.
God damn it, again?
Rip.
Yes. I don't want to tell you, buddy.
Fuck you. I'm going to end my turn.
Jeff's hot today.
All right, up next. Yeah. Up next is Rufus.
Okay. I will cast Booming Blade and then attack.
Sure.
21. Nice.
That's a hit.
Alright, so 7 damage, and he is now sheathed in booming energy. So if he
Right.
decides to move, he takes a 1d8.
He takes another 1d8.
I'll go for my
Okay.
offhand strike. That one will miss, though.
Alrighty then. Up next is Shortway.
Strict. Okay, this time we got a 14.
That's still not a hit, though. But at least it's not a crit fail, so you got that going for you, which is nice.
Hey, next turn you will crit, so
Is that how it works?
You're working your way up there.
exponential
Yes.
growth. You're going to double it.
Yep.
End my turn.
Honestly, with our track record, that's probably going to happen.
So the silencer is going to reach towards his belt. Oh, I almost dropped my fucking dice tray. Oh no. He's going to reach towards his belt and sort of press a button, and the belt glows a bright blue. And then he's going to go and swing on Vilif again.
Oh, shit. He's Batman.
Hit
He's got a
me.
utility belt.
He's
Does a
Batman.
19 hit?
I prefer Inspector
Yes,
Gadget.
19 does hit.
That's going to be 11 points of damage, slashing. And then he's going to attack
Okay.
again.
no.
That's an 11.
Oh,
Okie
lordy,
dokie then.
that
Up
will not
next
hit.
is Vilif.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing again with my greatsword.
Sure.
That's a 15 plus 19.
That is a hit.
Okay. Oh, come on. 6 and a 1. That's 9 points of slashing
Okay.
damage. How's he looking?
He is definitely bloodied, but that glowing belt looks very dangerous. You in your memory know that the silencers have a few tricks up their sleeves that aren't magically inclined, but still something bizarre, and you don't feel very good about that belt being so bright.
Yeah. My next attack, I'm gonna make a targeted attack
Sure.
against that thing. That's my turn.
So up next is Ari.
All right, just reading something real quick.
How can I cast Hold Person a third time?
I actually have 3 second spell slots, but I'm going to use a first level spell slot to cast Sleep.
Sure.
So 5d8. 7. 4, so 11. 14. 17. So 24.
You cast your sleep spell, and as you see the whatever magical, however you want to describe your spell going through, it sort of drifts towards the belt and just sort of gets absorbed by it.
Anti-magic.
Yep. Similar at least.
All right. I'm gonna move 25 feet back down the hallway.
50 feet away from him.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck away from this guy.
Hello down there.
And
I'll let the strong guys deal with it.
up next is Rufus.
All right, seeing that the spell was rendered ineffective by the belt, I will all make a targeted strike against his waist.
What's your roll, buddy?
18.
That is a match. Roll for damage.
That's gonna be 7.
Okay. You hit the belt, and the belt isn't made of leather. It's made of some sort of like leather and stone material, and you sort of like crack one of the bits of stone, and the blue doesn't die out, but it definitely flickers for a little bit, and now it seems to be glowing weaker.
All right. Offhand strike will do the same thing.
Okay.
Another 18.
That's a hit.
4.
There's our numbers.
That one you still hit it, but you don't manage to knock any of the rocks loose or break anything off of it. But it is taking more damage. It's still flickering that not flickering. It's still like glowing a softer blue than it was previously.
Okay.
And then up next is Shortwing.
Constrict.
There's just this snake just like nipping at his heels this whole time.
14.
Oh, I feel so bad for you, buddy. You're just
Honestly though, the constrict +4 is better than my short bow is +2. So I mean,
I feel that it just still sucks. You're just still rolling
Yes.
rolling hot garbage right now. All right, it's not the silencer's turn. He is going to attempt to swing on Rufus for fucking with his sick belt.
Bring it on.
Is a
could be a sick
13
belt.
hit?
Hell no.
All right, second attack. How about a 16?
Yeah, that'll hit. Although, I cast shield.
So going hit? Okay.
I will get a +5 bonus to my AC.
Okay, so he doesn't hit then. All right.
Correct.
And then up next is Vilif.
I'm gonna take a big ol' swing at him again.
Sure.
A great sword. Come on, you chunky bastard. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double nat 20. Sure, you got it, buddy.
So I am deciding from now on I have to use my Vilif die from now on, because that's the last 3 rolls have been Vilif die. Not bad. 19 slashing damage.
Yeah.
I've never used a great sword before. I love it.
You almost completely hack off the arm that you had previously hit. It's still holding on by like a little bit of sinew and bone, but it's unusable now. He can't use that whole left arm.
You can't tell, but my jaw just hit the floor. Holy
Explicit,
crap.
by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids.
Sorry. This podcast. Listen, this is
Wow,
This is better than Rufus dancing in the blood of his fallen enemies.
Oh my
Okay.
god, yeah, that one's a little
And yeah, at least Philip, at least
basking in
Philip
hot
has some-
lizard juice.
Yeah. Philip has some coup de grace about it at the very least. That's my turn. Jesus Christ.
Up next is Araman.
I don't even think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try to magic missile him.
That
Yeah,
one is
go
a spell
for it.
slot, right? Or is that a cantrip?
It's a spell slot.
The magic missile is a spell. It's a first level spell.
So 3, 7, 9 points of force damage.
How many bolts are you sending out? 3. So the first 2 bolts fly out and they both get sucked in by the belt, but the third one catches him right in the chest, and you see him sort of stumble backwards before falling to his knees.
Sweet.
He's on his knees, just sort of like breathing heavily. And he just says, "We will come back for you, prodigal son." And you see the belt starts to glow a brighter and brighter blue before it just fades out, and he collapses.
Come on, Rufus didn't get the coup de grace. I'm upset now.
Yeah, I had a cool thing I was gonna do, but it's too late. Araman got the kill.
Do it now.
Yeah, he just Excaliburs his head while he's on the ground.
Oh god.
He's still got a pulse.
So I'm gonna walk up.
Check it.
Philip, are you the prodigal son?
I would suppose so.
What does that mean?
Yes. And Philip is he's got like that wide sort of lizard pupil kind of thing going on. Because they probably want their soldier back. Just staring straight at the ground.
So you're a alchemist soldier?
I was, but not by choice.
I see.
The experiments you will see in here are, I believe at least, failed recreations of me.
Sickening.
How did you escape?
At the end of the war, they lost track of my unit, and the men that were supposed to guard me were not as perceptive as they had hoped. One night, one of them unlocked my shackles to take me out to the pits. So I killed him. And then I've been running, trying to cure this curse ever since. For almost, I don't know how many years.
How can we trust you? How do we know your story is true?
You can't.
I'm gonna start slithering up his leg slowly.
You don't have a way to confirm my story. Everyone who knew it is either dead or would kill you on sight. But I could have killed you all multiple times over. But I refuse to kill innocents. And I trust you all with my life.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna take the belt off the dead Silent.
Sure.
Just gonna keep it.
A trophy for your murder.
I'm gonna study it.
I'm gonna look at the silencer and see if there's any identifying paraphernalia on him.
Ring.
There's no ring. There's nothing signifying what maybe branch of the silencers he was from, which makes you worried of one or two things. Either he is someone so high-ranking that he doesn't need to carry anything with him, which means that whoever he's looking for is a high-value target, or he's part of an even more elite Black Ops part of the Silencers who don't need to have insignias to signify where they're from. Which means no matter which way you put it, they're both big problems.
I'm gonna go in through his body, take anything of use.
He's got a rapier. Ari's got the belt. You find a pouch with about 200 gold pieces with him, and some scribbled notes in alchemical glyphs that you can't quite decipher.
I'm gonna take the notes and I'm going to grab the body, set it up in the corner, and kind of look to the rest of them. I'm sure they're all definitely looking at me very, very suspiciously. And this person belongs to someone who will cause us a lot of trouble if there are any evidence of this wrongdoing.
Hey,
And frankly,
Harriman has a specialty about that.
and I don't believe that we should leave any evidence. So if my words do not convince you of my desire for innocence, hopefully this does. And I'm going to take my oil flask, empty it out, tinderbox, light him up.
Well, Ari's
Short
happy
wing.
now.
Oh, you
Yeah.
saved him a fireball cast. How nice of you.
Which is a cantrip, so
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm lighting the body up.
The corpse of this silencer goes up in flames almost immediately as the smell of burning flesh starts to fill the room. Bits of the wooden bench that he's on starts to catch fire as well, and it looks to be like the fire is going to start raging through the entire room if you don't leave soon.
Oh, I thought I threw him in the corner.
Right, the whole room you're in is wood. It's a sauna.
Oh, I thought it was a stone.
Dash.
room. Whoops.
I'm
Yeah, let's get out of here.
around Villaf's shoulders right now.
Really quickly, I'm gonna pat the snake, and then I'm gonna then I'm gonna check the room real quickly. Is there any like notebooks, journals, anything like that?
Baron.
Baron. Okay, I'm running out with them.
Let's go.
You make your way through the hallways, over the water, and back up the ladder to the building that you were previously in as smoke begins to fill the lower chambers and billow out of that hallway. Billow out of the...
Did we grab Lom on the way out?
Nope. They're burning alive now. Very good. Oh baby.
And as you leave the building, you start to see the smoke billow out further and further, a larger cloud of smoke coming out from that building, and you make your way back to the Waystone, I presume.
Yeah.
End scene.
Magic fingers.